What's up, guys? Welcome to the trade room. It is your boy Q, and we are here with our second video of the week. This one on DeFi Kingdoms after a long spell of being away. We have returned, and we weren't away because the markets were down or anything like that. As I stated before in my previous video, I got into IT and cybersecurity, and I spent a lot of time in school. But without further ado, we are here for our update on DeFi Kingdoms. Now this is what I'm gonna go over. This is what I believe I have to offer to the community because there are a lot of people making DeFi Kingdoms content and they're doing a great job. First and foremost, I want to give out a few shout outs. Again, if you are here, please like, subscribe, put your notifications on. A couple shout outs. First shout out is to Crypto Grady. Now, I'm shouting out Crypto Grady. He's a big part of the DeFi Kingdoms community. He's also involved in a lot of other projects. And I'm just shouting out Crypto Grady because, look, I've been here since day one. But in the middle of the bear market, in the bottom pits of the bear market, where a lot of fun was out about DeFi Kingdoms, a lot of misinformation. Crypto Grady was here, and he was pretty adamant. He was pretty adamant about the misinformation in the FUD. He was pretty adamant about the fact that this was still a very functional, well orchestrated project that had a phenomenal team that was going to build out continuously through a bear market, that would listen to its community, that I believe is a triple A gaming type company that's doing it big in crypto and including a lot of technology that other crypto games and even regular projects are instituting and implementing in their projects as well. So big shout out to Crypto Grady. I think this guy is gonna blow up in the bear market. Shout out to Crypto Troll. Uh, Funny story about Crypto Troll. I've never told him this. So I'm gonna send this to him so he can take a look at it. But I was already in crypto. I was already big on XRP. Shout out to XRP and the XRP army. You already know we've been here. We've been saying these things. We've been very humble. And my new slogan is I'm tired of being humble. Okay. I'm tired of being humble about XRP. It's not a security. We know what we own. We know where we're going. I'm tired of being humble about DeFi Kingdoms, the jewel token, the economy, the technology stack. I'm tired of being humble about it. So throughout this summer into winter, we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk us. We're gonna talk us. So shout out to Crypto Grady. The story is that I got into crypto. I was already doing my thing. You know, you're always fishing for different projects, especially in the bull market. And I saw Crypto Troll put up a tweet where he was getting 80,000% APY on a token that was sitting at 14 cents and just went up to 80 cents and corrected to 60 cents. And I'm looking at it like, that APY is crazy. This could be a scam, or this could be something. This could be something big. Long story short, I put a couple of dial in there and sat in there for 4 months. And that was one of the greatest 4 months I've ever seen in crypto when it comes to just placing yourself in something and then seeing it foster out and then having to figure out how you are going to go about it and game plan it out. And the first time around, we did all right, but we didn't plan it out the greatest. We didn't execute the greatest. This second time around, that's why I'm here today to talk about DeFi Kingdom. So shout out to Crypto Troll. Never told you the story. Maybe sometime we could hop on the YouTubes or the Twitter spaces, and I can retell this story. But yeah, shout out to you as well, man. Shout out to these two influencers. Shout out to everybody who's involved in crypto. Shout out to everybody in the DeFi Kingdoms community, Mythic Squad, the Brown Gent, you know, Zabu. I think Zabu might have just followed me too. I think he might have just followed me too, and I hope I'm shouting out the right individual right now. But let's get it gwinning, all right? DeFi Kingdoms. Why am I so bullish? Why is the community so bullish? Why is the community so strong? And today we're gonna speculate. Okay, we're gonna speculate. Nothing I'm saying here is financial advice. Nothing I'm saying here is 100% facts. But as I stated with XRP, my XRP investment that I've been in for 6 years, 7 years, with another 3, 5 years to go, is that you're playing the probability game and you're speculating with probability. But when you have probability and math, like the Brown Gent would say, um, you can kind of be okay and see where you're going. So we're gonna speculate today why so bullish, why I believe that the not only crypto but the GameFi, the crypto gaming space will bring the next 100x opportunities. Also, the AI narrative is going to bring 100x opportunities, but crypto gaming is so slept on. So let's get right into it, right? We're going to talk about the onboarding, right? Some new bullish information on onboarding, the roadmap, right? Where's the game? Where was the game? Where is it now? Where is it going? Gameplay, the gameplay that's coming up. Miners, we're going to talk about miners. GameFi, again, the combination of all the technologies that's great for the cryptocurrency space and for DeFi Kingdoms. And then economics, right? A lot of times, we talk about tokenomics, which this is going to be a part of this economics, but I think the economic side is the side that I have a lot of insight on. So whether this is going to be a long video because I haven't updated with DeFi Kingdoms in a while, but when it comes to the economics portion of things, if you want to fast forward to that portion, you might want to look at it because that's where I'm putting my bullish stamp on. That's where my bullish stamp is on because that's the intrinsic part that I have to bring. We'll talk about visibility, the next crypto gem, one of the first cryptocurrency mainstream televised TV shows that's coming out anytime this summer. We'll talk about charts because again, that's a part of what I bring into the community, and then we'll talk about speculation, new blockchain, new realm. So without further ado, let's get right into it. DeFi Kingdoms. What is DeFi Kingdoms? Okay. DeFi Kingdoms is a cross-chain play-to-earn game built on a strong DeFi protocol with plans to become a fully fledged MMORPG in later phases of the roadmap. It's a DEX. It's a liquidity pool. Remember, decentralized exchanges. With all these centralized exchanges shitting on themselves, DEXs will get a lot of attention. It's a liquidity pool. Okay, you can pool in to provide liquidity and also get rewards from it. Okay, it's NFTs, utility driven NFTs, not no JPEGs, not no board yacht, ape club that does what? Um, yeah, and it's a game, okay? And it's a game. So again, the best of what crypto has to offer, the use of the blockchain, DeFi to be able to put your money into something and have a strategic interest build. You have NFTs, which NFTs did blew up in the last cycle, but utility NFTs, and then you just have a game. And just where are games going? What's the trajectory of games, right? Um, so that's what DeFi Kingdoms is. It's a game. It's fun, even though the game itself, the gameplay itself, the fighting itself hasn't been released yet. The game itself is fun. It's really fun, and this team, Kingdom Studios, will continue to release things within this ecosystem that's just fun. So to me, they've already released the game. A lot of people are like, oh, PvP, PvE. You guys are taking so. I don't. I honestly don't care about that. I care about, as a person who doesn't play games. I don't play games. I don't play. Okay, let me not say I don't play games, because I'm an athlete and I play sports and it's all about game. I'm not good at games. I suck at Call of Duty. I suck at some of these things that require some hand eye coordination to be good. I suck at those. Even an MMORPG, I'm not that good at, but I understand RuneScape. I understand World of Warcraft. Shout out to the Brown Gent. I understand these things. I can watch somebody play Call of Duty for 2 hours and be very entertained. I just can't play it. But with that being said, I fully understand where the gaming industry is going, and I like what DeFi Kingdoms is doing. So, what is DeFi Kingdoms doing? DeFi Kingdoms is a blockchain game, and right now, one of the hardest things with blockchain games is for somebody to be able to come in and have it be a streamless kind of thing. Just like how you can go to the App Store, especially during Candy Crush. When we heard about Candy Crush, all you had to do was look in your phone, go in the App Store, download it, and start playing. And eventually they start asking you to place money in that you have no opportunity in the future as you keep playing well, to not only have it grow, but to build interest from it. But what did I do with Candy Crush? Once I got to like level 69, I started putting like $4 a weekend, $5 a weekend, and it went nowhere. Okay. So the reason why I bring that up is over here, what DeFi Kingdoms has done, its newest release, which was on July 13th, is a partnership that's going to allow them to open the doors for very easy entry into being able to play this game that allows you to have NFTs that are pretty cheap. Right now, the cheapest NFT you can grab is like maybe what, 60 cents, 90 cents. Maybe I'm a little bit off with that right now, but you can grab a floor level NFT for pretty cheap in order to do what you need to do within the game. So DeFi Kingdoms and Holiday HQ are partnering to bring a whole new onboarding experience, as well as incredible improvements to the overall player experience, to the DeFi Kingdoms community. Jabba, 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 Jabba. What is this? So who is Holiday, right? If they're going to be able to help make it easier for people to come into the game, who's Holiday? Holiday is a growth technology company, okay, focused on player onboarding and engagement for Web3 games and virtual worlds to offer cross-chain, easily integrated, and white label products. The Holiday team comes from backgrounds such as Stanford, Harvard, MIT, Penn, with years of experience leading global technology companies, including Amazon, Meta, Netflix, Tesla, Samsung. I don't want to spend too much time on this. A technology is coming to help a blockchain technology be able to allow people to get into this thing easier, because it's very hard with MetaMask and some of these other third-party application tools to be able to get into DeFi Kingdoms and to play. So to me, this is just as bullish as Coinbase listing DeFi Kingdoms, which again, as an XRP holder, with the XRP case coming to a close where the technology is getting favorable uh, preference, I think that now DeFi Kingdoms and the DeFi Kingdoms team does not have to worry about regulatory cloud over what it's doing and how it's facilitating its tokens. And I'll save this for later. I'll save this for later when it comes to all that stuff. It's so much to cover, and I don't want this video to be too long. But like I said, in my bullet points, onboarding. We just addressed onboarding with with Holiday, and onboarding is very important. It's a big clogging point in the cryptocurrency industry right now, and most people don't talk about it. They talk about the coin going to going up 1,000%, but the onboarding is easily another 10,000% for any token, or any You guys know what I mean. So the next thing is the roadmap, right? It's a game. It's been in development for 2 years. It went up to $25, $26. It crashed to about 9 cents. It's sitting at around 15 cents right now, 16 cents right now. XRP, Ripple just got clarity and a favorable ruling. Bitcoin is doubled over the last year. GameFi, okay, you're bullish on GameFi. Okay, where's GameFi going? Roadmap, where are we going? Right? It's a game. It's been doing its thing. It's received a lot of FUD. What's the roadmap? Where are we going? And the roadmap here is what's coming up next in this year. Bazaar, which is going to allow for more liquidity within the game by allowing buy and sell orders, which you can consider like limits orders, limit buys, limit sells. It's going to be easier for people to buy and sell their things. Expeditions, tournaments, in-game chat. There's a lot of things coming up. That's the roadmap, right? What we're looking forward to. A lot of people are looking forward to PvP, PvE, crafting, some of these things that I think are months away. I don't think they're that far away. I think in the next 6 months that we could be seeing Bitcoin have all-time highs and Bitcoin and the altcoins having a tremendous end of 2023, possible altcoin season 2024, the first few months of 2024, 4 to 6 months of 2024. And so I think PvP's right around the corner, which is what everybody's been anticipating to be able to actually play the game in a fighting sense. We're all playing in other senses right now. But before we dive too much into that, I just want to give some context. All right. A part of this bullet point that we're talking about here, a context to why gaming, right? Why not board 8 clubs in the NFT section? Why not DAOs, decentralized autonomous organizations? Why not your Solanas, who are just a lot of NFTs and some games as well? The whole thing is you want to place yourself in secure positions, like with your XRPs, your Bitcoins. I would say your Ethereums, reluctantly, but you want to place yourself in the top 10 of anything, your Apple, your Google, your Tesla. You want to place yourself there when it comes to protecting a safe part of your portfolio. But gaming is a very misunderrepresented and not a lot of quality and value in gaming and crypto. But the quality and value in gaming in the real world, which gaming is make believe anyway, in actual AAA games that drop, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, Diablo, all these games that drop that grown ass men play, the trajectory is just going higher, okay, and higher and higher and higher. And what we're looking at is the total global video game revenue companies. These companies, what are their actual revenues looking like? Are they profiting? By golly, you have at least 9 to 10 years of data that's showing you that the gaming industry now with game consoles is blowing up. Now, specifically for the roadmap, yellow peg hatching. I'm super bullish on miners. Miners are what I started with. Little quick tidbit here. I have this note here on miners. Miner price value is going to shoot up when yellow and gold pet eggs hatching drops. That's my one alpha. That's like my one alpha. Miners, pet gold and yellow pet eggs. Everything mining is about to go bonkers because the miners haven't been able to have their pets hatch. So let's move on to what else this game is about here. The one thing I wanted to give context to is GameFi and economics. And I'm going to breeze through this. GameFi, I gave you the gaming stats. GameFi ecosystem. GameFi is also DeFi, NFTs, yield, liquidity pool. DefiKingdoms was one of the first to combine all those four things. We've seen a lot of duplications since then. DefiKingdoms continues to innovate when it comes to taking these things and putting them together and creating a compounding effect of user activity and user participation, but also too continuing to innovate with this thing that they were one of the first leaders, and there's a first leader advantage when it comes to Bitcoin being the first cryptocurrency, Ethereum being the first smart contract computing hosting platform. There's an advantage there. So not only the GameFi advantage, but I want to explain the economics, which is a part of what I said is the value that I'm looking to bring into the economy, the economics portion of things. For over 2 years, we have looked at DeFi Kingdoms. Some have looked at DeFi Kingdoms and said, oh, the price is going down. Nothing is happening. Is this a rug pull? I can't believe this. The thing you need to pay attention to is things need time to have a well-oiled engine. And the thing that I want to look at very quickly here is economics. What is economics? Economics is the study of scarcity. Bitcoin. 1/3 of Bitcoin's pool, or one half of Bitcoin's pool, is scarcity, and it and it and its implications for the use of resources, production of goods and services, growth of production and welfare over time, time, and a great variety of other complex issues of virtual concern to society. That's economics, okay? Economics has been going on for the last 6,000 years in this world. Economics is a part of why you're able to buy something at X value, sell it at X value. That's what we've been doing for so long. So economics is important to something being successful or functional. I'm painting a picture here. What is systems hardening? With economics, there's a portion of technology called system hardening. And I'll read what system hardening is. System hardening means doing everything you can do to find a fix, to find and fix security vulnerabilities, whether it's in hardware, firmware, software, applications, password, or processes. So in just dumbed down explanation, hardening is the time that is taking for something to be a well-oiled machine, the policies, procedures, and implementations that you're putting into that system in order to make sure that it can function, be available, provide confidentiality, integrity for its users for a long period of time. System hardening is the time it takes to do that. The time it takes for processes. DefiKingdoms team working on the gas fees, working on the smart contracts, working on the NFTs bridging from blockchain to blockchain, working on bugs, things that come up. This is called system hardening. And when you run into these issues and you're always able to find a solution, the system becomes stronger and stronger and stronger and is more prepared for high volatility usage and bandwidth. It becomes and is allowed to have elasticity no matter what thing that it runs into. And look, I'm using a lot of my cybersecurity, my recent cybersecurity experience that I've picked up to continue to paint this picture for people. But that my whole thing is as DeFi Kingdoms innovated and did something that no other gaming companies are doing. And they also continue to harden the system over, it's going to be the 2-year anniversary soon. And I believe October, over those 2 years, they had hardened the system. And so I hope that that helps you understand the combination of economics, the proper way to build something out, use resources, provide scarcity, and then hardening your system It's positive. It's not negative. It's positive for anything. So no matter where the price is, you need to look at what's actually functionally happening with the system and the technology. And I believe that that's what's currently happening in the DeFi Kingdoms ecosystem and realm. And why do I go so hard to explain these two things? And again, this is what I bring. This is what I'm going to bring into the community. I'm going to talk my now. I wasn't talking about before, okay, when the sentiment was bad and I was in school. I'm talking about now, okay? The economics of this game is phenomenal, phenomenal, phenomenal. And it'd be different if we as players did not control a part of what happens in this game, but we as players control, I would say, 79 to 80% of what happens in this game, because now that they've done the hardening and they put in a voting system and they've put in weekly AMAs and they've put in a way for us to communicate and have things voted on, and the things that get voted on that are of high interaction, again, data, high interaction, get voted up and become an integral part of the conversation of the changes that we can make. This is all part of the economic hardening, but we're going to get to price. I know everybody's waiting for price, 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 price. But the economics portion is important for me to explain because it allows you to sit in this project and fear no evil, because the more time actually runs by up until a bull market or some positive price action, the more confident that you are with this ecosystem, because you're seeing a system build strength, reliability, availability. Um, and it's just amazing to see. And the thing is, it is not just the primary token. And again, this is a game, but there's a token associated with it, the Jewel token. And I probably should have also included this in the conversation, but I'm gonna put it here. Okay, the jewel token, because people like to see numbers. People like to see prices, price action, and things of that nature. So I'm doing all this passionate talking. I should have started out by saying jewel to $10, jewel to $1, jewel to $25 as a big like clickbait, but yes, people care about price. People care about price. So the charts, we're gonna look at different prices of things. The main token of this game is Jewel. I have 16 Jewel here. I have Jewel locked up everywhere, but the main token is a jewel. It is a game, but yes, we all care about making money. And 16 cents, 16.50 right now. And we'll get to that. But my whole point is, aside from the jewel token, okay, aside from the jewel token, which is a part of this, what? A part of this economy and a part of what's had time to harden, is a bunch of other different tokens. So this ecosystem is different from other games where they may have one token, two token, or let me not say tokens. Um, they have NFTs of value, items of value that are all incorporated within the game, that are able to be traded through a decentralized exchange. All these items mean things within the game, and they all have a value, and they have all had almost 2 years to figure out where they sit within the ecosystem, what value they provide. And as the team continues to add more and more and more updates, the items that are in the game will find where their value is as they're hardening, and will have a value if this development continues to go. And so this is a very, very big economy. Okay. Right now, the jewel market cap, where is it at? Market cap is at $10 million. Okay. Now the total value locked, and like the full the full market cap of the entire space is, I don't know, maybe like 30 to 50 million. Not even. Maybe like 20 to 30 million. I have to get those numbers. But if you look at the comparison of Jewel being $10 million right now, meanwhile, Bitcoin is over $1 trillion. Ethereum is $250 billion. The XRP token is the XRP token is valued at 37 billion $1 billion. And you go down this list, Jewel and the Jewel token has a very, very, very small market cap. And when you have a small market cap, this price can go to another place. And like I said, we're getting to price. The last thing I want to touch upon before we get to price, and again, you can fast forward if all you care about is price, is visibility. Visibility is a big thing. And one angle of visibility that I want to point to is a show that will be coming out called The Next Crypto Gem. Now, the next crypto gem is going to be one of, I think, one example of a successful crypto show that comes out and gets so popular, very popular through the summer. Now, it comes out in September. And they're going to give different. It's a game show. The next crypto gem. They're going to try to find blockchains, companies that have good products, and these are 1, 2, 3 very big influencers, very, very big influencers. Leah, George, and I always forget this guy's name. Maybe they have it up here. I don't know, but it's a show that a lot of us in the community believe that DefiKingdoms Jewel is going to be featured on, and they're going to have multiple seasons. And this is visibility on national TV with mega influencers participating in this thing. And even if the show fails, it's still going to get a lot of eyeballs in its early stages. So that's the visibility portion of things. All right. So again, I'm creating my bullish case. I'm talking speculation. We'll talk about price now because everybody cares about price. And if you stayed this long, you deserve to hear about price. Before that, my last thing here, my speculation, and I won't dive too long on this, is that once we are in a bull market and all coins are going crazy and Bitcoin 2023 going into 2024 starts gearing towards possibly making all-time highs, I think possibly before the Bitcoin halving happens, that will be a strategic time for the team to make a strategic decision to launch on a new blockchain. Okay, they've done it now 3 times. They are proficient at it. Again, remember economic hardening, economics. We're going to be ready, and they will pick a new chain to launch on, especially after releasing PvP, PvE, and then I believe preparing an esports type environment where there'll be esports live action, live commentating, big events, big reward pools. They will then lock in a new blockchain. That's my speculation. I won't spend too much time on it. We have to head over to the chart. So speculation. That was my first drop of speculation. My other drop of speculation is on price. I will later do a whole price breakdown when it comes to Jewel. But these are more markers here for price. I'm sorry, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on price. This video has been very long. I have to try to cut it short. You can see here, Jewel used to be as high as, this is what, $22. This has $22 here, but I definitely saw it at like $25, $27 in some places. And we've had a major crash since then. You can see, obviously, it's like a 99.9% crash since then. Back to these levels, which these were levels where I was buying at. Okay, I was buying between 25 cents and 52 cents when it made its way to $25, $23. So this range, it's very easy for me to buy Jewel because it's just a repeat of where things were at before. And I think this is what a lot of the early investors understand. And this is those who did not buy at high levels understand that these are where you want to scoop up this asset, especially after 2 years of being 10x where it was when it first launched. Okay. This ecosystem is 10x improved from where it was when it first launched. So I think that Jewel is going to do a 10x very easily. That is 1,000% run. Okay. That is 1,000% improvement. Where does 1,000% improvement bring it to? 1,000x improvement. 1,000x improvement is $1.83. $1.83. Not financial advice. So I can just buy this right now, hold it, sell it at $1.83. Never ever look at this again. Never deal with this again. Never participate in this again, because we are at a 10x improvement of the ecosystem from where it was before. Now, I think we have to go through a lot of traffic to get there. I have these markers here for supports that will be resistances that will be supports. And so if I'm looking at this here, and this is a weekly candle, a weekly chart, every candle is a week. Okay, so we're going to take some time to develop through this. Again, my bull thesis is that 2023 to 2024, probably the first 4 months, first 6 months of 2024, is where we will see the possible top of the altcoin market. But we're going to have to make our way to 24 cents. Okay. Whatever battle is going to happen there, we're going to make our way to 30 cents. 30 cents is going to be a real nasty area. Probably some people will get shaken out, or people that just don't understand will want to sell. People will buy. People want to take profits. Buyers will buy, sellers will sell. But at some point, the selling pressure is going to ease. This is what's happening with XRP. It's going to happen as XRP goes, to $1, to $1.93, to 380, to all-time highs. It's going to happen with XRP, but slowly but surely, the selling pressure is going to dissipate. Next level is 39 cents. Next level is 53 cents. Next level is 70 cents. Next level is 86 cents. Next level is 115. So that's what we're looking at in terms of price action. I think for me, when it comes to Jewel price, for me, I see Jewel going to $1. So 17 cents. I think $1 is very reasonable, but I'm very long term. $1 is very reasonable for this run. A 10x, again, like I said, is very reasonable. A 10x is around, let me go back to this chart here. A 10x is around, I think $1.70, $1.60. That's where I picked it at before. But in terms of where not only the Jewel price can go, but where a lot of the tokens that are associated with this ecosystem will also rise in value. So if you're in this game and you are holding in your inventory all these different assets that your NFTs, which have real use case, I haven't even gotten to what actually happens in the play of the game, where your NFTs that have real use case are able to go and harvest some of these items that are also grown up in value along with Jewel and whatever your Jewel position is. I think the 10x's and the 50x's and the 100x's in this hardened ecosystem could happen on so many unfathomable points. We've seen it in DFK tiers, which at one point I believe went up about 5,000% over like a 4-month period. The opportunity in this space is just absolutely tremendous. And that is where the big speculation comes from, is when you take all these things into effect, the price past history, the things that are happening in crypto, you can't help but not only be bullish on the overall health of the cryptocurrency market, but you also, when you're looking for gems and diamonds in the rough, crypto gaming is one of them. DeFi Kingdoms is one of them. We in the community have gone through a lot. We have a good and full understanding of where we are going, and we're actually gonna just enjoy playing the game. I'm giving all these bullet points, but the new gamers that we are going to onboard, right? Because the gaming industry is growing. The new gamers that we are going to be able to onboard won't have to go through a bunch of wallets and can get in and start playing right away. But where we are is we are buying our positions for the low, getting in early, like those who had an opportunity to do so 2021 in October, and we're able to really benefit. And this time we have a hardened market. I'll be doing more in terms of the price action, what we see, what we're anticipating in the future. I'll be doing more on the actual game, the gameplay, the NFTs, which are to me super cool to have NFTs that can go and do things and work. I'll be doing more in the future on that, but this is just me coming back, me breaking down not only XRP, the ruling, price action, big picture, what happened with that, but also too including DeFi Kingdoms, what's going on, my perspective, big picture, my entry into the community, and what I have to offer here. So if you heard anything of interest, of value, anything that made you think, feel free to comment about what your thoughts are. Feel free to share this. Feel free to like, subscribe, share this to a friend because it's really tough to try to explain what's happening not only in a crypto end, but now you dig in deep further into the gaming aspect of things. It's really hard to explain it. I really respect some of these influencers in this community that puts out content every week because it's not easy to do this, keep up with it, understand the different nuances, the technology, and then provide that information to people. But I think all of us in DeFi Kingdoms, we've felt it. We felt it. We've been there. Some of us are working hard. Some of us have jobs, have families, but we're going to be a part of this second run. We're going to be a part of the second run. We're going to make sure that the facts are heard. We're going to make sure that all our unique interpretations of what we have going on here are going to come out. And I think that people are going to understand how huge this ecosystem and gaming is going to be. And we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun with this. So we'll do more of a breakdown later. We're talking big picture. We're talking Jewel. We're talking the trade room. You guys let me know what you think of this. But for now, we're done. We're out. Have a good one.